My name is Tyler, Eric Tyler. I have an appointment with Dr. Stein.
You're all clear. Down the passage, third door left.
Thanks. Dr. Stein?
Over there, under the hood.
Thanks. Dr. Stein?
Ah, Mr. Tyler, I presume. Very pleased to meet you.
Me too. Thanks for seeing me.
It's a great pleasure. Come with me. Here comes our test vehicle, with a brand new turbocharged engine, with our second generation of direct gasoline injection. Hi, Tom. Well?
Just see for yourself.
Wow, terrific torque.
Yeah, naturally we've also packed everything in the car with which Bosch makes driving safer, cleaner.
And more economical, right?
ESP test 497, stand by.
Okay, stand by.
Good reaction.
I must admit, it's more to do with our ESP. You're familiar with the system. The electronic stability program targets brake pressure to individual wheels and reduces the torque as required, thus keeping the car more safely on track.
Okay, but you know the test program like your own backyard. Isn't that a little bit predictable?
You mean in everyday conditions everything looks a bit different? You're absolutely right. Like some coffee?
Yeah, sounds great.
Really good espresso?
Yeah, but only if you let me get into the driver's seat first.
That's just what I was going to suggest, but
Your route is being calculated.
under one condition.
Okay.
You follow exactly the instructions of the lady from Blaupunkt.
Okay. If you insist. I'm always prepared for surprises.
Now, turn right.
But the cruise control functions just the same as the old one?
Better. Here there's adaptive cruise control built in too, our ACC. You select the speed and distance that suits you. All the rest is done by our intelligent driver assist system. It keeps an eye on the traffic and matches our driving speed to the traffic flow. This keeps the vehicle automatically at a safe distance from the vehicle in front. There you are. As soon as the area ahead of you is clear of traffic, the car accelerates back to the speed you set.
Ah, Feuerbach. I was here once 3 years ago with your diesel colleagues.
Oh yeah? Since then, a lot of new things have happened. Nowadays, Bosch has the world's most modern development center for diesel engines.
From Diesel Pioneer to Diesel High Tech Center.
Bosch made the diesel a really sporty vehicle. Yesterday, for instance, we had a common rail diesel of the new generation on the test track here, with piezo inline injector. Lower fuel consumption, fewer emissions, super torque, and thus more dynamism.
And here's the Bosch headquarters on the Schillerhöhe. Are we on a sightseeing tour?
Follow this road for a very long time.
Or is this a kidnapping?
You wanted a really good espresso.
At Lake Constance?
Are you always so impatient?
An urgent report from San Bernardino. The road has been completely closed after several rear collisions on black ice. Please take a wide detour.
Your route is being calculated. After 300 yards, turn left.
The lady from Blaupunkt listens to the radio too?
The dynamic navigation system reacts to the up-to-date traffic status and calculates automatically the best possible diversion to bypass the jam. I only hope you aren't afraid of heights.
Not a bit. I like driving through the mountains.
Yeah, especially if the power's right. That's where our direct injectors with turbocharging can show their qualities.
Hey, my seat's alive.
That's our new drive dynamic seat. It doesn't just support you when we're cornering, it's also good for tensed up muscles.
And it massages, too. And up here, there's good espresso?
Yeah, not far from here. Are you getting bored already?
No. With you, I could go on driving
Look
till...
out. Good reaction. For a man. Combined with our anticipatory brake assistant, the predictive brake assist. Using the data of the radar sensor, it recognizes in good time critical situations ahead of the vehicle, and in advance, without the driver noticing, draws the brake pads up to the brake discs and fills the brake circuits up, so that the necessary brake pressure is built up more rapidly if emergency braking takes place.
Which saves those decisive fractions of a second. Terrific sound.
The sound system is individually matched and has the new reception technology from Blaupunkt. The radio picks up the broadcast with 2 receivers and 2 antennae, digitizes the 2 signals, and combines them into one strong signal.
A bit more light wouldn't be a bad idea.
That wish can easily be granted. With night vision, you see about 3 times as far as with traditional dipped headlights. Can you see the cyclists up ahead?
Mm-hmm. On the monitor, sure. Without night vision, I wouldn't have seen those cyclists until now, of course. Is that the new Aero Twin?
Right. It's now available as a replacement for traditional wipers, and it's even been improved. During its long life, it cleans, for instance, an area bigger than 60 football fields.
Is this going to be a problem for us?
Not in the least. With our fuel injection systems, whether diesel or gasoline, we can easily reach Rome. The exact metering of direct gasoline injection for every combustion stroke reduces both fuel consumption and emissions. Air intake adjustment, injection, ignition, and exhaust gas aftertreatment are perfectly matched to one another.
And that'll take us all the way to Rome. Ah, that was my very first car, 1980.
One of the first TDIs. That was the beginning of modern diesel technology. I've got something that might interest you. The Bosch diesel innovations in 3D.
What a nice surprise.
Bosch high-pressure injection marked the advent of the TDI engine and turned diesel vehicles into sales successes. The unit injector system, for instance, pressures of over 2,000 bar vaporize the fuel into microfine particles for clean, economical driving. Another system is the common rail, which separates the functions of pressure generation and injection from one another. The piezo inline injector from Bosch reacts 5 times faster than a traditional solenoid valve injector and reduces fuel consumption. Bosch also has the solution to nitrogen oxides in the exhaust gas. The Denoxtronic, which helps to reduce emissions and at the same time saves fuel.
Clean diesel power. And I was there right from the start. So, can I take the wheel again?
Sure. Well, can you smell the espresso?
Oh yeah, but it seems I'm not the only one.
Turn right after 150 yards.
But she can't do anything about the smog.
But Bosch can.
You mean the start-stop system? I've already noticed.
And this is yet another way of saving fuel in cities. In any case, our fuel injection systems, both diesel and gasoline, already more than fulfill all today's emission requirements, and even the more stringent exhaust gas values planned for the future.
You have reached your destination.
Not much space.
But right at the door. With the park assist, it shouldn't be a problem, I'm sure.
Guardi la mia macchina. Guardi la mia macchina. Esatto.
Well, did I promise you too much?
You could never promise me too much.
Signori, 2 espressi. Prego, signora.
Grazie.
A really good What's going on here?
The moment of truth. We're going on to the test bench.
Yet another safe journey.
Just perfect. Average speed, 60 miles an hour. Fuel economy is improved by 1 mile.
Che cosa fantastica! The simulated values have been beaten yet again! And no entries in the error memory. The system is absolutely stable.
It couldn't possibly have gone better.
0.9
Right.
grams per kilometer.
And we're considerably lower than the prescribed borderline values.
0.094.
Perfetto! Abbiamo fatto!
0.077
Your espresso's getting cold, Eric.
per kilometer.
Good evening, dear colleagues. The evaluation is running at top speed. Soon we'll have all the results to compare, and I expect you'll all be more than satisfied.
But now you can stop work for the day.
Bosch. Invented for life.